Oh, thank you for stopping. Everyone acts... Please, you have to help me get my little Tucker back. Oh, I just knew you... He ran out into the wilderness a few days ago. I warned him about the Ratodon.
Oh, law, Captain.
You ain't wrong, but if he hasn't made it to Amber...
Please, won't you go and find my boy? He's been pining for an adventure. Says he's I warned him. A Raptidon would... He should have listened to his mama. I promised. He's been listening to those awful broadcasts at the... And now I just know my boy's run off to Amber Heights.
If a queen got to him, he died quick. Oughta...
Oh, where's my fainting chair? I can't... Those low-life degenerates, leading innocent boys into a life of danger. Oh, they make it... How noble is it to worry your loved ones? Not at all, I say. But still they If they weren't holed up in Amber Heights, I'd knock them all up. Thank you. You look for him in Amber Heights, you hear? It's down the road southwest. And if you find any of them iconoclasts indoctrinating my boy...
Well, hello, and welcome to the home of the Iconoclast. In it, you'll find everything you need to know about Oh no, I'm so sorry. I keep forgetting we're out of pamphlet. Why, we're the only free... No corporations, no shackles, no problems. Oh, those are just... You're welcome to stay with us, so long as you can earn your keep. That's a nice way to think about it. Graham, you can think of those two as our leaders, but they're more like examples. Why, he's our... Graham taught us about philosophy. I'm glad you're asking. She goes and finds people in the wilderness and gets them to... She's liable to take... Graham's place is in the large building straight back. Sora's sometimes there talking with... Oh, Graham settled here a long time ago. I wasn't around back then, but they say a lot of the old MSI corporate folks died here. He called... The new boy! Yes! Last I saw him...
Seems like a nice little town. Except for all the dead critters.
The folks in Amber Heights always manage to find a bottle or two of the good stuff. Keen scavengers, I tell you.
Ugh, my stuff.
Good luck in all that you do.
This armor itches something awful. Meditate today? If not... What kind of idiot is a collection of empty shells?
Ain't seen you before. You from one of the outer steads or what? Ain't you fan? 1, don't let the dust get in nothing. 2, you can't actually keep the dust out. In charge, we do for each other on account. Now you want to rephrase that question? We'll make an icon. The 2 names every iconic. They're more like everyone's grandparents. When the monarchists wanted to settle down and play nice with the board. Zora's our best sawbones. Nearly every soul. Welcome to Monarch. Yeah, that ain't enough. Look at the sky.
All I'm saying is it ain't worth it. It's gonna taste like sulfur all the same.
Nuh-uh. Taro's got this.
Trash shoes.
Yeah, look at him. He just keeps making it.
Get a whiff
weird,
of
Carl.
that sweet
I
sulfur
don't think
air.
he can hear you. He's in the zone.
Trash cube zone.
Gotta admit, they're convenient.
I don't have
Fit
time
together
for
real
this.
nice.
Trash is trash.
I guess.
Looks like I'm not the only new face around here. Welcome to Amber Heights, Captain. You here to join the Iconoclasts? Help us free this world? I am not a little boy. Haven't been one for decades, no matter what my mama wishes. I take it, according to her, stepping foot outside of the house. Don't go play with friends. Mantisaurs will tear your arms off. Don't leave this. I stuck around way too long, ruled by her fears. I'm 42 years old, but she still sees me as a little boy.
Captain, what are you saying?
Yeah, what? What in the nebula is wrong with you? She's an old... That was not even close to funny. She doesn't want to see me as anything other than her baby boy. Why would I go back again? What'll be different this time? You're right.
Hope Zora sends me on next.
As you
This armor itches something off.
carry on.
It ain't right. How many good folk we gonna lose to our mission?
Get a whiff of that.
A Mantiqueen.
Yeah, we felled it, mind. But we lost 2 runners and 5 gun hands.
A total failure, then. So much for the ruins.
And hell only knows where the Vanoys are. They never showed.
I'm sure they're... let's talk later. It seems we have come... A stranger comes to our home. If you're looking for a path to walk, you've found one. If you're looking for a teacher, the truth that Out here, we survive by the...
We do seem to burn through endless...
Yes, well, such is life. Now, why have you come? Awakening is available to all whose minds are ready to accept it. Ah, the Eternal. You and I, and the rats and the mantis swarms, everyone, regardless of the point of no return. When your mind, for many it is the first brush with. Mine was witnessing my friend and colleague transform into the very evil we sought to combat. Now he runs MSI, I suppose that's one way to look at it. Another is not in the sense of the universe came into being. In that sense, I suppose you could say that, in the interest of finding its purpose, the universe itself created all living. To an unenlightened mind, I suppose it might. All right. The iconoclasts are free folk. Meanwhile, the board strangles the will of its workers. We seek to replace their way of life with ours. Philosophism is the key to unlocking their shackles. This is not anarchy. Society requires structure, Captain. It is just that I'm sorry. As long as it's been, It's fine. Why have you come? All right. Why have you come? A great many...
We could always use it.
Or... Now here's an idea. There's an old printing press I've been trying to get up and running. Oh yes, many facilities lie abandoned in the...
Sounds to me like...
Such enthusiasm, yes. Will you aid us in our Wonderful. I requisition... Speaking...
You bought rollers? Wait.
It seems we're out a runner. If you intend to help our cause, I'll ask you to meet our MSI supply. One of our sympathizers. A woman named Stellar Bay has caught on, but they remain friendly. She meets us in the ruins of Bayside Terrace. Wonderful. While you're at it, I wonder if Carlotta still has those We can use them to copy and modify radio
Unbelievable. I hope I don't have to tell you this, but... Graham. What? Sorry.
Nyoka!
Nice day, huh? For Monarch, anyway. Sorry about earlier. Besides, we just got our asses kicked in the ruins. Not a great time to yammer on about his Yeah, name's Zora. I've been patching up the iconic. I was a long time ago. Over in. Now I'm whatever I need to be to keep these folks from bleeding out. The Mantiqueen showed up out of nowhere, and I guess the.
You found a queen that far north?
You and me both, Neo. Listen, unless this is urgent, I need to oversee the wounded. You want to do us a favor or two? For now, I gotta get... Hey.
Oh, fuck's sake. I'm gonna lose my lunch.
Oh, Captain, you
Mama, I told you.
Oh, we'll get that silliness sorted out. You're safe here with me. What a sour thing to...
Mama, what I need is for you to listen.
Here, kind stranger. This is every bit I've...
Don't worry about me, Captain. Mama and I'll work this out.
Excuse me, but this area's up. That's my nice way of telling you to sod off. We're fixing a leaky generator. What's it to you? What are you, a safety inspector? It's busted, pumping out gas. It ain't... Yeah, whatever. And I'm just gonna let you walk on in? Why's that now? All right, you're gonna sod... We're fixing a leaky generator. What's it to you? Right. Carlotta. Yeah, she's inside. We got first rights, though. Soon as we fix that generator, she's ours. You'd have to ask the boss. I just know she wants Carlotta voided. And I'm just gonna let you walk... All right, you gonna sod off already? We're fixing a leaky generator. Why are you asking me questions instead of... We're fixing a leak... Right. Carlotta. About as long as it takes you to beat it. You're back? That's my nice way of telling you to... And I'm just gonna let you walk on in? Why's that now? Hell, I ain't gonna pass up free bits.
What are you looking at?
In the mood to chat.
Nicely done.
Quiet. What are you up to out there? Hello? Yeah, and for the 100th, who are you anyway? Oh, Sanjar's declared a stop sale to you.
I don't know how you got those goons to leave. Graham ordered rollers and what's it. Like I said, this is my last run. You'd have to ask him. All I know is that if I get caught, I'll get arrested. It's an enviable thing he's doing. Free people and all that. Law... I should go. What do you want delivered? Yeah, I've got it. Give them all my regards. Go on. I need to get moving.
Keep walking, Rug.
Keep walking, Rutledge.
I ought to mention, the Iconoclasts are loyal folk. Treat them right, they'll do the same. Turn on them, they'll open fire without a second thought.
Everybody here looks wore out. Is it just me?
I'm telling...
Bullshit, Graham.
They're on a... Welcome back, Captain.
Damn it. I was hoping you'd have more sense than our venerable... Carlotta usually schedules the next drop during the meeting. When's she coming?
This cuts off one of our only 2 supply lines on Monarch.
About to.
We will deal with his subversion later. For now, we must redouble our efforts to spread the I've already sent a team ahead to scout the press. One of our best.
You sent the Vanoys there, didn't you?
They went willing to fight for our cause. We need
Is a printing press really...
I have the utmost confidence in their abilities. Friends, we must have faith that the men and women we recruit can handle the duties for which we recruit them.
This is worth bickering over. Look, just... If the Vanoys are still alive, get them out of there. With Sanjar pressing the issue like this...
Ah! All right. Why?
Gonna need to buy myself an entire Rizzo plant after all this.
Hey.
Carry on.
Hey. That son of a bitch. I know the press is important, but sending our two best out there? Void help him if the Vanois don't make it back. Believe me, I'm right there with him. I get it. Speaking of which, those extra supplies would have gone a long way. This may come as a surprise to you, but when a woman from a dying family on Monarch says she needs food and medicine, supposing all you've done for her, screw it. We were trying to establish a foothold north of Stellar Bay. Eventually, when, how about the massive fuck off? And besides, this is Monarch. All the roads here lead to Stellar Bay. We've got a numbers advantage, and these people are willing to throw their...
Ain't like that paperclip cow.
Right. His security force isn't exactly trained. Raptidons happened. Acidic sulfur pools happened. You ever try living on a diet of cooked rap?
Ain't so bad if you watch.
That sounds worse.
You ever been off Monarch, Nyoka? Before? Before you met the captain, I mean.
Nah. What do you think of the unreliable Parvati?
There's always something to fix, and it's neat working in the Aether. I always took Atmo for granted. Now, if I drill through the hull, we all suffocate. Exciting, you know?
I'm not sure I wanted to know that. Being in space sets me on edge enough.
You know about stellar emissions? Actually, I probably shouldn't tell you about those. I mean, not unless you want to know how we're all likely to get spacers lung.
Right. Okay. When we get back to the ship, I'm drinking this conversation right out of my recollection. I don't know what it is, but my gun's been acting funny. Used to be, I had to correct for a bit of leftward drag. Got used to standing just so, and after a while, it put a thorn in my side, something awful. Lately, though, it ain't pulling. I find my stance much improved.
Oh, that's real good to hear. It took me a while to... never mind.
What? Girl, have you been touching my stuff?
I'm sorry, I should have asked. I just got real bored, and I seen you leaning, and the gun was sitting right there.
You know, the last time I caught someone messing with my equipment, I threw him in a sulfur pool. But I appreciate the help. You want to make modifications, just come ask me, all right? I ain't gonna bite.
did you have a sweetheart in Stellar Bay?
I had a fling or two, sure. But on Monarch, relationships ain't usually meant to last. A lot of fools tried to impress me, feigning bravado in the wilds, thinking they'd catch my attention with their stories. It was cute. Not so cute when their act got themselves munched. You know what's sexy? Confidence. You know what ain't? Disembowelment.
Whew. Smells like those old Sundays when we'd unload salt tuna shipments at the cannery.
Everyone all right? Careful. Only things you'll find in the ruins are liable to shoot you or eat you. Or both.
I wonder who used to live here. Do you suppose anyone remembers anymore?
My friends and I were scavenging here, and a Mantiqueen. I ran in here, and now the door's locked. It's easier than it sounds, all right? Phew. My buddy had a key, but I ain't. So look for a dead guy, I guess, or a rat. Maybe it's in a rat belly. Sure. Pete Huxley. I'm an Iconoclast runner. Oh, that'd be my people. Graham and Zora and Milk. My buddy locked, but, I mean, okay, yes, fine. Oh, probably. I don't know. When I try to read things, my mind gets to wandering about all the things I could be doing instead. Huxley. Oh, that'd be my... Get me out of here! What do you mean? It's locked. Oh, my eternal...
Ah, phew. Thank you so much. It was getting all stuffy. Now I'm out here.
Still landing yourself in trouble.
Oh, hi, Nyoka. You mind giving me an escort back home? Oh, sure, I'm a runner. I'm used to getting all dizzy and... Hey, who's your identical, slightly blurry friend? Thanks a lot.
Are you two okay?
Welcome to the Iconoclast, asshole! Nyoka.
I bet.
Yeah. Don't suppose y'all are busy right now. Thank the but we can't. Our medic has got our trauma kit, but we got separated. We ain't seen him in a couple of hours. Yeah, on account of giving him the order.
Talk to me.
Here they come!
Watch it.
Any luck out there? Oh, fuck. Thanks for the assist.
Here they come!
Messing with us?
Nicely done.
Don't mess with us. Gosh, that's clever.
If you'll just...
No, no more listening.
Enough, Zora. I'm not putting the torch to... Captain. Apologies, but our situation grows dire. Our people talk of... Excellent.
Did you find the Vanois? Thank the...
We're one step closer to bringing the truth to... This plan's brilliance is in its subtlety. I have much to do. Articles to...
Sermons.
Ah, hello. You're... All right. Before all this, I was a writer. The certainty with which I spun among the other cogs in their machine stifled... That came much later after Sanjar. I'd known a little about philosophism on the fringe. The freedom it teaches is the same freedom... Go ahead. All right. Why have you come?
Gonna need to buy myself an entire Rizzo plant after all this. Nice day, huh? For Monarch, anyway. What? Sorry. Long day. Hey.
Well, I see you've had a...
Sir.
Forgive me. Anyway, what can I do for you? You weren't supposed to look. I asked you to delete it. Oh, yes. This has been... I give MSI everything. My work, my youth, my left kidney, and for years. In charge of a scrap heap of a city. Abandoned by the board and survived. I hadn't thought of it. Thank you for that. Oh, yes.
Try to control.
Have you any idea how powerful this is? Corporations have been toppled with less. What a question! Bureaucratic micromanagement is... For our part, a bill of liquidation/transfer Form 52 will protect our holdings on Monarch by temporarily assigning them to a pass-through entity once we drop our bomb on the ball. Corporate espionage. How was that, Celia?
Your best delivery yet, sir.
I have reason to believe that one of the other corporations is operating on Monarch.
Those bastards. Leave us to our perils, then come back just to reap what they can.
If we can find proof, I can use that as leverage to encourage certain powers that be to accept our... If someone is operating here, then Catherine's almost certainly supplying them out of Fallbrook. Perhaps she could be convinced. That's part of the problem. She has certain ambitions for Stellar Bay.
Don't get yourself worked up, sir.
We really don't need to discuss this now, Celia. Once you, subtly work out where this corporate facility might be, bring back proof of its operation. Maybe some nice letterhead. A foolproof plan if I ever heard one. I'll leave the execution to you. Then it's good that I keep such meticulous notes. Ah, so you've heard about our prior... acquaintance. I suppose you're right. Graham's always had a way with words. Graham seemed like a reasonable man years ago. I thought reforms would be enough. I didn't realize you wanted to abolish the... What can I do for you?
Nyoka, you're looking mighty. What can I get you? All sales are... Nyoka, what can I get you? If you don't see...
South here. Off the road and down this slope. We've got a decent trek ahead of us.
Miss McDevitt used to say that plants need sulfur to grow, and here there's...
Watch out! Perfection! Fallbrook's on the other side of the bridge there if you need a drink. We're only halfway to the mountain, so might consider stopping in.
Trouble checking in? Or you might need directions to the amenities? If you're locked out, no reservation, no problem. Check in. Guess it's true. Fall. We're a leisurely stopover for the more adventurous. Swell. We like quick. Ms. Malin can let you one if you're in. You're looking for Ms. Malin. On an errand for the boss lady? That sounds ominous. Yeah. Ms. Malin won't like that a whit. She's not but just down the way. A 10 to 1 says, word to the wise. Ms. Malin don't take kindly to interlopers. Guess it's true. We're a leisure. Sweat. Ms. Malin, no reservation. Check in.
Time for a round of whist. Or a round of whiskey. Or both. Both.
I don't like the way folks are looking at me, Captain. Like I'm a sandwich. Maybe I could...
Take a gander at that
Watch yourself, Captain. This...
Well, that's awfully kind of you.
Ah, now. You don't seem like the usual pigeons. Say, I'd like to do you a favor. Might I interest you in a surefire... If there's any issue, really, you should talk... Oh, pure and simple, it's like this. I run our drug delivery service. Recently, I had the genius idea to cut costs and... See? As I was saying, you, in return, I'll cut you 5% of the profit. Hit me. I won't even hit back. Officially, I keep the books for Miss Malin. Speaking of, might I interest you in a purchase? Suit yourself. Right. Now, like I said, me being I run my Good luck. And don't get any ideas of... Well, my mom...
What are you looking?
Oh, I beg your pardon. Can you not see I'm walking here? Physically, you mean? In my mind, I'm not entirely
Want to make a run with me to Stella Bay? Told me to take the night off.
No, I'm beat. I went into that house with a strange face.
Ones that always smell like coffee. Blood on them?
Yep. Oddest thing. They started ordering cans of Borstwurst, but only if they come from the CMP factory.
Makes you wonder what the secret ingredient...
My dry goods come 75. No rubbernecking. Hungry? No rubbernecking.
You shopping for... If you bloody it, you buy. Town sublight. The one you want to avoid pissing off the... Yeah, and? But now that you mention it, I reckon she had her reasons to hide. We got smugglers, outlaws, mavericks, and It might be that you're right. Ask me again if you're standing with...
For the price, I expected a larger cost.
You don't look like a smuggler. What's your order? No, I don't. This here's the ante up. Where you place toss ball, we'll both.
Hey, if it ain't the cleaner, how'd the disposal go?
What are you looking at?
Uh-huh. Why is it every cysty pig only nugget of par—
Oh.
Truthfully spoken, I do aim to properly represent my aforementioned nugget of paradise. You know, I ain't heard that one before. Suppose I'll have to work harder to show— But first, well, I'm half listening. Might be I know something about it. Might be. Now that I consider it, I ain't heard from my delivery team in far too long. Find them for me, and I'll thank you kindly for it. Good of you to finally got something that's gonna require So you gotta to extract the gas, you'll need to siphon it from the lab in Cascadia into one of your ship's fuel tanks. Totally safe. Do I look like one of them eggheads? But it's a controlled commodity, available only to the board, so it is of high value on the dark market. I do like— To get to the gas, you'll need to navigate. The lab itself has become an infested nest, crawling with mantis. You gotta fight through or figure out some other way to exterminate them. Do I look like— But it— So what perchance is your— I shall— Now, after you clear the mantis nest and reach the store, the task will require someone with technical skills. Or you could force it through with a plasma overload. Don't recommend that option, though, unless you want to get—
Load vapors into a liquid propellant tank?
Dandy. Did I meant— Once you've got our goods, take them to the ground. I've marked the coordinates for you to the lab in Cascadia. But before you make your run, I could use a— Good. There's a Borst factory on up the way, run by a man who calls himself— That aside, it's a business ripe for the plucking. I want— Stop. Clive Lundberg. He's making the only meal to be had this side of Monarch, and I'm tired of— And you're the soon-to-be handsomely paid fucker who's gonna get it for— Kill him, run him out, hit him where it hurts. If you got brass knockers, you could shoot your way through the front gate. Might be another way in, assuming you're courageous enough to trek the sewers. Then I'd say you might care to poison the cysty pigs. Doctor, if you find it— Sometimes the simplest solution is— It'll be more— Oh, and if you don't fancy going in guns blazing or crawling through a sewer pipe, see Duncan in the Dry Goods and Sundry building. May luck be with— How's Clive? Sure. What about it, aside from the fact that I can— You mean you can't just— Once you're clear of the bridge, follow the rivers? Sure. I take it you don't have a The VIP room's charged by the night. But for you, I'll make it a one-time fee. Got a feeling you'll make me a marvelous. Do take care of the place.
Folks I never met before? So, what's your story? Let me just stop you right. Not unless it accompanies some extra bits. More than you can afford at this time. Your eyes do not deceive you. This bar serves the sweetest. Who ain't these days? Everything runs through Ms.
I don't think I like Miss Catherine. Not just on account of the swearing, though she swears awful much.
She's fine. Well, so long as you ain't on her bad side. Then she's liable to drown you in the waterfall.
Welcome to the offices of the Greater Health. I'm obligated to inform you that our coverage does not extend to incidents deemed some people, but no. So, what kind of insurance package can I interest? Plenty. We've insured unusually expressive eyebrows, outrageous statements, disastrous marriages. That policy, in the unlikely, usually characterized. Those are most. There's one for. We try to cut. One. We're not on Monarch. For all practical and tax related. Oh, it's certainly.
So easy.
I see you're still in one piece. However, you never know. Note that all of your fragments must be recovered and must be smaller than a standard bit cartridge for the paper.
Now's not a good time. It's important.
Always imagine flavor
Cleaner?
cheaper. I've emptied 14-bit carts in the last 2 hours.
What are you looking at?
Oh gosh, this is so pretty.
Keep walking, Rung Leech.
Are we gonna get in trouble today?
What's up? Oh,
Some crew members are causing a disturbance on the ship. Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of assistance? Take care.
dead center. Next round's on you.
Shh, the captain's coming. Put your gun away. Act casual.
Oh, yes. This'll about do. That's a mighty clean weapon. Yep. Ain't no call for a closer inspection by...
Watch your step. I admire your grit, but some wounds don't heal. And I say that as someone ginger chop. By all accounts, Sanjar and Graham have been at each other's throats for years. Digging into their personal history isn't gonna change anything. Well, they've kept it going this long, haven't they? And anyway, we've got problems of our own. I try to save my captain a headache when I can. Usually ends up saving me one too. Hey, I'm the doctor here. Anyway, I can take a... Anything else?
Something busted, Captain?
Hey, Cap. I'm still not quite sure what to make of that Max Shit. Look at me dredging up bygone days. I will.
Scanning for C. Thank you. Cut. Warning!
By Verity, what are we contemplating today?
You might want to consider changing your clothes more often.
You'd think folks were pissing in the alleyways as bad as...
You seen Arthur today?
Nah, last time I saw him.
Back so soon? I knew you couldn't resist such a good deal. Pure and simple, it's like this. I run our drug delivery service. Recently, I had the genius idea to cut costs in half by swapping. See? Too right you are. As I was saying, in return, I'll cut you 5% of the profit. Was that sarcasm? My Sprat carriers scurry back and forth through the shipping tunnels.
Go! The law, we are unstoppable.
I find myself... something vexing you, Cap?
Did you find them? Tell me you found my my Sprat carriers. Would hate should anything. Just tell me straight and don't hold back. Sprats can always be replaced. Excellent. Oh, search Fallbrook. Either half the Sprats got loose on their own, you want your cut, you get... Got the goods? Hit me. Pure and simple, it's like... Only problem, you're retrieving the lost... Miss Catherine Malin. Sure it is.
Get your twitchy whiskers back here! Don't you run out that door! It's a cruel world outside!
Keep walking, Drumleach.
Close the damn door. You'll let my sprats out. Damn it all. Now look what you do. State your purpose, or get out of my face, domicile intruder. Missing? I've got an animal rescue service to oversee, and it ain't easy. Lots to do. Got a multitude of sprat. Look, I don't care if Nilsson sent you or not. Back out of this domicile, hands up, or become sprat food, intruder. You want to dig through sprat droppings? If you would please leave me and my fur babies be. I've given them enough anxiety for one day. I'll just look, trembling.
Got the goods? Because I know you do. I mean, you do. Of course you do. What did I tell you? Sure, fire, deliver. 2 guesses I know it. If Bertrand ain't already dead. As promised, you're cut. Plus a little extra to...
What are you?
Oh, hey!
Haven't you heard? Everyone's, well, never worked a day in your miserable life. You're just a parasite, living off my goodwill. Well, guess... This is the guy who told me about the book while we were in prison. I lied, but I don't care about any of that anymore. I just want to inflict massive amounts of pain on this guy. Yes. Now, where were... Wait! It's too late for that. I threw away my life chasing fairy tales. Will punishing you fix any of that?
It was stolen from some sort of expert on philosophism. Weird hermit lady on Scylla. My father used to deliver supplies to the mining...
I don't think so.
It's true! My father collected some extra... The way he told it, he thought the book looked valuable, so he took it. Couldn't find any buyers when it turned out to not only be French...
Fine.
Hey, I just want to thank you for... Exaggeration? Has the vicar told...
Look, what I may or may not have done to some degen... Captain.
Welcome back. Do wipe the blood and space dust from your feet in the entry bay. Thank you. Destination reached. Scylla. I'll lock up behind you.
Everyone all right?
We're getting close to the Hermit. I can feel it.
Wouldn't the quiet get...
Here they come.
You're hurt!
Wish I could do that.
What have the solar winds I must admit, I tire of the...
We've been told this was once yours.
I can translate it, but it won't do you any good.
I have spent my life in contemplation. I believe my mind is prepared to receive the truth.
There is one way that can speed up the process. It involves a combination of several ingredients. And I believe he may be right. There is...
I'm committed.
I don't know, Captain. Is this safe? I don't think this is safe.
Very well. Not like I'm going anywhere. Head on into the...
I have dreamed of this.
Yeah, huh?
Still meandering about? There's not much to tell. The process forces us to face our fears. You came to me. I did not seek you out. Still meandering about?
Poor Maximilian, why are you still doing this? You've been fighting against the world since before you left home. Haven't you figured out yet?
Mother, you're dead. What's happening to my voice?
Y'all see these stars I'm seeing? Gosh, they're pretty. Like shimmers in the sea.
Don't tell me these drugs have warped your sense of truth, along with your... Never mind. We are obviously the victim. When I get out of here...
Maximilian, always ready to give up,
I hope you'll pardon my interruption, but I think it's because he's unhappy with himself.
Thank you. It relieves me to see...
Thoughtlessly? How could you say that? I only wanted you and Father to be proud of me. This year, it's all coming out wrong. The plan.
You certainly convinced yourself you were. But don't feel bad. These stories are how we try to make sense of our lives.
But stories are real. If they mean something, if they inspire you to kindness or action, but maybe Max's story about himself is all wrong, and that's why he's so unhappy.
What the fuck are you talking about? No, I just wanted to prove to my parents that I...
Max, you need to lay the past to rest. Whether you resist or not, it will take...
No, that's not true. The basis of everything is order, not chaos. It's true, I know it is.
No, it didn't. I made myself happy. There's nothing...
This whole thing, it's... You couldn't be more... Hello? What? Not really. I'm who you think you are. Why? Why do you berate yourself for not being me? Is it wrong to try to be... But that's not what you're doing, is it? You're desperately... A new story... That's not... It can't be right. How? By removing the... Your obsession allowed... Max.
It's okay, Mr. Vicker. We're here, watching over you. You just ride this out, right?
Your individual self. By the architect. Architect. How we exist inside our thoughts, thinking we're... It's all lies. How could I not have seen this? But how do we escape our... I see you're back with us. Feared we lost you there. Never seen anyone pass out yet stay upright before. I woke up. Everything is perfect, in a way. Perhaps it's more accurate to say I was asking the wrong question. Of course there is pain and loss, but the suffering is caused by trying to control reality. Clinging to the way you want things to be. No, I am content. As always, anything you'd like to discuss?
I wouldn't say my parents disowned me. I couldn't understand it. I was so certain my potential was wasted as a laborer, and was willing to risk everything.
So,
Not so much found.
yes, it is quite the convoluted maze we build for ourselves. How right you are. Words.
You will be feeling better soon.
Some crew members are causing a disturbance on the...
I definitely won that round.
You always seem to, huh?
That's because I'm usually right.
Next time, I work the scorecard. Hey, Cap. Oh, that's just Frida. She's the first Rapt I ever killed. Oh no, he got into our part. I grabbed the nearest side. That'd have been 20-odd years ago. Time flies, eh? Oh, sure. Once in a while, I've got to bury her and come back later. She's a big girl. Tough her. And of course... Hey, Cap.
Something on your mind?
Yes, you caught me. What's occupying your thoughts?
We're now in orbit above Fallbrook, Captain.
As always, I am at your disposal. Anything you'd like to discuss? Will do, Cap.
So the ship talks? Do all ships do that?
I can't say for certain, since I only ever been on this one. Ada's something special, though, ain't she?
Ada. What is it? She? It? I'm a bit fuzzy on the details.
Used to be, I thought she was a simulated intelligence. You know, a long series of commands telling her how to react to certain inputs.
You used to? What do you think now?
Well, I worked with a lot of machines, and ain't none of them like her. They can be pretty smart, but mostly they're rule books with a voice box. Ada's different.
One of life's mysteries, I suppose. I don't trust it. If it crashes us into a star, I'll be a mite upset.
Give it a scratch!
Like a raft among the rocks. Look northwest. That ain't it, but marauders sometimes camp inside the buildings there. Steer clear unless you fancy getting shot. Westbound still. I'll let you know when we can start ascending.
That's the last of them!
I call this Rotting River, on account of all the dead things I've thrown in it over the years. It'll take you into the Devil's Peak Caverns if you follow it under the bridge. That's one option. Others the slope up. If you're up for some fun, let's chat.